You already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Now listen, you could tap in or you could tap out, but you know my slogan. Yeah, you know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in, so let's get right into it. Now listen, time and energy are the highest forms of currency, my G. Time and energy are definitely the highest forms of currency. I know they got you out here chasing the bag, chasing that money, getting to that moolah, stacking that guap, you know, that paper, them greenbacks, putting it to the sky. But always keep it in the front of your mental Rolodex that time and energy are the highest forms of currency. It is what it is. It'll be what it's going to be. Now, listen, big salute to all my day one investors, everybody tapped into the channel. You know, constant elevation. We only going to the top. Yeah, we approaching 22,000 subscribers as we speak. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. But big salute to everybody that been down since 1 subscriber. Everybody that been down for 1,000, 2. Everybody that been tapped in since day one. All my real investors, salute. Even bigger salute, even bigger shout out to all the newcomers. Yeah, we got a lot of new investors in the building. We got a lot of new subscribers. Big salute to y'all for making your way to the Realest channel on YouTube. Oh yeah, the Realest channel on YouTube, my G. I mean, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Y'all beat the algorithm. Y'all beat the shadow ban, and y'all made y'all way to Grown Man Business TV. Big salute to y'all. Big shout out. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button soon as you step into the big house, because we still at the big house. No worries, though. We leaving tonight. I'm crossing state lines at all times. If you know, you know. I ain't got to break it down. I ain't got to. If you know, you know. Crossing state lines at all times. So wipe your feet off when you come into this mansion. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Now, listen, man. You see the thumbnail, I'm sure. I'm sure you see the thumbnail, and I'm sure you see the title, my G. Cameron and Mase, they violate Jay Prince. You know what I mean? They've been having some words with Shakur Stevenson recently, and now we already knew, you know what I mean, that Jay Prince was going to put his nose in the business. He was going to step in and have a few words for whoever's, you know, attacking his investments. This is what he always does. Anybody or anytime something happens when with somebody that he got money invested into, he feel like he need to speak on this. Now, we going to chop game. You already know how we do here at Grown Man Business TV. We gonna get right into the business. I mean, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. And you already know over here, we not holding no punches. We ain't taking no sides. We ain't got no dog in the fight. The only dog that we got in the fight is that pure, raw, uncut, dope information, that dope, that heroin. Yeah, when we put it out in the street, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. But it ain't no dope in these YouTube streets like this dope right here. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Easy money. So we don't got no dog in the fight. We not taking no sides. We about to talk about this. And if you look at the thumbnail real closely, it's a Frank. Oh, yeah. Yeah, listen. If you look at the thumbnail to this live stream, if you go back and you look at the thumbnail and you look at Mase, you'll see that there is a Frank right on his mouth. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. But this might be the third person to earn a Frank. I mean, these dudes been earning these Nathan 100% Franks real, you know, you already know how we give it up over here. And we going to get to the reason why Mase, why Mase, the rapper Mase, got a Frank on his mouth. Big salute to the chat. Dresky, I see you in the chat. Trooper69, I see you in the chat. Big salute. You already know what time it is, man. We tapped in. Yeah, we not even 5 minutes in, and we already got a rapper, another rapper with a Frank on his mouth. Now, before we really get into this, I want to make a brief statement. Big salute to the investors to this channel, man. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, like, I already knew we was strong, and I knew we was getting stronger. I know it's constant elevation, but y'all been really showing me a different side of this constant elevation. You know, big salute to everybody in the DM. And I want to say, man, don't waste your time making memes, or don't waste your time making thumbnails about Lil Homie. That's what we gonna call them. You know, just Franks, real Franks. Let him do what he do. I did one live stream where I put a Frank on his mouth. One good live stream where there's a Frank on his mouth. That live stream did well over 10,000. I'm thinking we had 12,000 views on that one live stream. That one live stream got more views than his whole channel. Every piece of content. That live stream was so powerful that it got Lil Homie in a frenzy where he out here, he making thumbnails, he making community pictures. I mean, he doing everything possible to try to save face on what I put out there. So you got to know something, man. Imitation is the highest form of flattery. This is Grown Man Business TV. We not about to compromise the integrity of this channel. You feel what I'm saying? Big salute to the chat, man. Big salute, man. Yeah. Frank Lucas. Call him a young Frank Lucas. You know what I mean? Like, I made sure when I got back, I went live. Like I said, that live right now is well over 11,000 views. Double digits easy on just talking about the little homie, Just Franks, Real Franks. Over 12,000 people have seen this particular live stream with me demolishing whatever is there in front of me. Whatever. You got to understand something. The higher we go on this ladder, the more powerful the voice becomes. The more distractions is gonna come. Just 3 months ago, I might have had 50 people in the chat at the most, 40 people, 30 people in the chat. We didn't have no hecklers. We didn't have no trolls in the chat. Nobody was really, but now all of a sudden it's changing where these dudes is they trying to make a name off of Grown Man Business TV. And I'm gonna leave it at this right here. It don't matter how many community posts you make. It don't matter. You showing exactly how much of a clown you really are. You showing exactly how effective and how powerful my voice is with one live stream that I did on you. One live stream. Over 12,000 views. Got you in a frenzy, Lord. So keep doing what you gonna do. But you need to know something. You gotta earn your stripes in these YouTube streets, homie. And you ain't yeah. It is what it is. It'll be what it's gonna be. But big salute, and again, to my investors that's tapping in the DM. Listen, don't waste your time. I see the thumbnails. I see the pictures. You guys are very creative and efficient. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, oh shit, like we could really go to war with that ammunition. But we ain't doing that. But I did want to give y'all my, yeah, I appreciate that. And I see y'all. Y'all already know who you are. You know what I mean? So let the kids play. Let the babies do what the babies do. We gonna keep this 100. Now again, you see the thumbnail. Let's get into this. Mase and Cam did some commentary on Shakur Stevenson recently, and they was a little bit harsh. I ain't gonna lie. They was really going in on the young man. And I will say that it was somewhat misinformed because, well, we're gonna get into that part as well. Shakur Stevenson really wasn't feeling what was going on. He wasn't feeling what was going on. So Shakur Stevenson went to Twitter. He started using his Twitter fingers and he started making, he made some threats towards Cam and Mase. Now, I gotta say, first and foremost, nasty work. Shakur Stevenson, I'm gonna talk, we gonna get on your situation soon. But that was nasty work. You a boxer, you a professional, homie, and you obviously do not have the streets because your boxing match was in Newark, New Jersey, and the streets didn't come out. The little bit of people that did come out was walking out the stadium. Don't ever make threats, man. You not a street dude. You not, let's keep it what it is. You was who you was before you got here. You was who you was. So he made some threats and told Cam and Mase to strap up the gloves and I think he said strap up some other things. Like, he made some real threats towards Cam and Mase, and they doubled back on him. And Cam gonna talk crazy. Mase, he said what he needed to say, but Cam gonna talk crazy, and he told him, bro, like, don't do that. Don't threaten. Nah, what you talking about? Strap up, nigga. Yeah. Cam said some wild things about smacking his mouth off, about, why are you giving dudes the heads up? Like, if it's beef, why would you tell us it's beef? That's how we know you not street, homie. So I ain't gonna lie, I gotta agree with that part of it right there, Um, I thought that Cam did exactly what he was supposed to do. Now, after they responded and Cam, went crazy on Stevenson, here come Jay Prince. So we gonna start with Jay Prince. Everybody know Jay Prince, OG, boxing business, music business. He got that old money. Homie, filthy rich. He wealthy. We not gonna take nothing from his pockets. He getting paper. And whenever something happens in the industry, whenever something happens with one of these artists or one of these boxers, Jay Prince feel like he got enough clout, he got enough pull, he got enough say-so, he got enough gumption to step in and handle the situation. Well, listen, Jay Prince, I'm here to tell you, and hopefully you already know this, but I'm here to tell you, homie, it's over. Nobody believes you. Nobody takes your word. Nobody's scared of Jay Prince. Nobody thinks that they need to watch their mouth with Jay Prince. Like, homie, it's nasty work. Your time is up. One thing about my generation and this new generation is you got to show us something. We don't just go off of your old war stories when you was back in Houston and you was in the 9th Ward and you was doing X, Y, and Z, because we don't remember none of that. We wasn't around for it. I ain't gonna stay long on Jay Prince, but I do want to say this. You gotta show improvement. It's nasty work at the fact that you puppets, you black puppets, get this money, and then y'all want to lean on black celebrities, and y'all want to lean on black people, and you got to understand something. When you get to a certain level with this money, they all understand one thing. You better lean on your people. Don't you ever get out of pocket with no Jewish people. Don't you talk crazy to no white people. And yeah. You might want to watch your mouth with that. But when you talking to, urban America, you can kind of inflict your will on them. So it's nasty work to see Jay Prince always trying to step in and talk this way and use that old school boogeyman tactic when it come to the urban community or the hip hop community. But then when the feds is planting dope in your car, when the feds is running down on you, when the police is involved, now you scared and you on, oh man, they trying to, but you crying. So you know better than to talk to, you got all this money, Jay Prince. Why you ain't went to war with the feds? Why you ain't went to war with the PD, the Houston PD? Why you ain't took it to war with them? But you so quick to want to run and say something to Pusha T. You want to run and say something to Cam and Mase. You always want to open your mouth when it got something to do with NBA Youngboy. When it come to us, you want to act like the king. But when it come to them people, you bow down and kiss the ring. Woo! Real bars right there, homie. When it come to us, you want to act like the king, but when it come to them people, you bow down and kiss the ring. We don't respect you, Jay Prince. I'm going to say this, man. When the whole thing happened with Takeoff, I was calling the Prince family the Dollar Tree Cotton Boys. Now, listen, if you've been down, if you've been rocking with Grown Man Business TV for long enough, you already know I did a whole situation calling them the Dollar Tree Cotton Boys. And they definitely, my work crossed their desk. And Jay Prince got to reaching out. He got to reaching out. And I started getting phone calls. So it don't stop with Cam and Mase. I said that to just say that it don't stop with Cam and Mase. It don't stop with NBA Youngboy. It's trickling all the way down to the content creators. It's trickling all the way down. And it's nasty work. We do not believe you. I am Aboriginal. What it do? I see you in the chat. We don't believe you, homie. We know that soon as a white man step in the room, you're going to bow down and kiss the ring. Soon as a Jewish man step in the room, you're going to bow down and kiss the ring. When the feds or the Houston PD step in the room, you're going to bow down and you're going to kiss the ring, Jay Prince. So we don't believe you. We not your little homies, but we going to talk about that as well. Now, we gonna move on, but I just want to reiterate that, bro, Charleston White already went live and let everybody know about you, Jay Prince, and about the Prince family. Y'all known for beating on women out there in Texas. Y'all known for domestic violence. Y'all not known for getting that money and then going to war with the establishment. You got all that money. You want us to respect you. You got all that money, but you ain't brought you ain't going to war with them people. So when you talk to Cam and Mase, when you talk to NBA Youngboy, you heard what NBA Youngboy told you. You know what he told you to do. He told you to eat Frank. Yeah. He said, yo, keep the rings, keep the money, keep the car keys, and eat a Nathan's. A Nathan's to your mouth, homie. That's what NBA Youngboy told you. So I'm just, I don't want to get too far off topic, but I just want to reiterate and I want to paint a picture and I want to give you context on what it's looking like from the outside looking in to the Prince family and Jay Prince always having something to say when it come to these celebrities, always trying to act like he the big dog like who you think you are? Who you think you are, homie? You better keep that shit in the 5th Ward or the 9th Ward or wherever you at. It don't exceed that. It don't surpass that. Is what it is and it'll be what it's gonna be. This is Grown Man Business TV. So, you came here for the real. You came here for the realest on YouTube, so I'm not sugarcoating nothing. You talking to Cameron and Mase like that or putting a message on Instagram or whatever you choose to do with this social media thing was dead wrong. And somebody need to tell you next time to watch, don't say nothing. Real mob bosses, real big dogs, they not as accessible as you are. You can't get in contact with them on Instagram or Twitter, nigga. You done forgot what it was. Close your mouth and let these young men handle their business. Now, a whole nother angle with this, right? Is that as soon as somebody say something to some New York dudes, or as soon as somebody say something to some West Coast dudes, it's always this sensitivity that pops up. Now, I don't think that Jay Prince should have said nothing to nobody, but it seemed like soon as he says something to Cam and Mase, you got content creators and you got people talking about, was he saying something to the East Coast? Was he saying something to New York? No, he said something to Cam and Mase. These is grown men having a disagreement. He said something to Cam and Mase. You got to understand something. A lot of y'all don't remember the East Coast, West Coast beef. After that whole Tupac and Biggie situation, the East and the West Coast got sensitive. New York dudes is sensitive. Anytime you say something to somebody that's from New York, they want you to, they try to make it like you got a problem with the whole New York. Even with Kendrick Lamar, I rock with what he did to Drake. I agree that he stomped on Drake. But the only flaw in that whole situation was when he said in that song, everybody against Compton or everybody against LA. Everybody not against LA, homie. Y'all niggas is just sensitive. And I'm not going to go too far into that. And maybe I'll do a whole live about that and really break it down. But you got to remember something. Before the East Coast and the West Coast war, Cali niggas did Cali niggas and New York niggas was New York niggas. And they wasn't really, it wasn't no sensitivity. They didn't care if you said something about, they didn't say, the South niggas don't like New York and y'all don't. Ever since Biggie got his head blown off, New York niggas is sensitive. Y'all niggas is sensitive, B. Somebody got to say it, man. I remember the old New York, man. I remember when New York dudes, New York dudes was not even worried about what somebody from down south said about them or what somebody from the West Coast said about them or what somebody from Texas said about them. That shit didn't even reach them. Nah, it ain't that Cali be trying to disrespect New York dudes. Cali just don't got respect for New York dudes. And I think I'm gonna do a whole live on it. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Hey Jeep, I'm gonna be honest with you. Why should Cali dudes respect y'all? Pop Smoke went out there and got his head blown off. Nobody ain't do nothing about it. Biggie went out there and got his ass clapped up. Nobody did nothing about it. Instead of doing something about Biggie, instead of doing something about Pop Smoke, y'all actually took their whole gang culture and infused it with y'all culture. Instead of niggas doing something about Biggie and riding for Biggie, because Biggie said in his lines, nigga, he said in his lines, if something happened to me, I'm expecting, you know, he said, I'm expecting Brooklyn to ride if I die. Put that on my diamond bezel. You messing with the devil. Like he thought Brooklyn was gonna slide. So instead of y'all sliding, y'all turned the Bloods and y'all turned the Crips. Why would California respect y'all in any way? I don't think they disrespecting y'all. It's a difference between niggas disrespecting you and just not having no respect for you. But the thing is, Cali niggas is just as sensitive as y'all are. You say anything about California and it's like, oh, niggas don't like Cali. Like when? Since when what are you talking about? So when Jay Prince, I've been seeing bloggers, Harlem, I've been seeing a lot of bloggers, especially New York niggas saying like, yo, what? Actually, man, it ain't nothing like that. These is just men having dialogue that's not agreeing. Now let's really talk about Cam and Mase. Let me play something real quick. Big salute to the chat. Let's play something real quick, real fast. Let's do something. Let's see what we got. Let's listen to Mase. Listen to Mase.
This one, I got this one. I got this one. You gonna take all his fades and take all his shots and you handle everything out the ring. Right.
Eric, what it do? Salute, my
So then we talking to you then, all right? We starting with you. Since you the big homie, we starting with you. That's how it goes around here.
Nigga, man. Look at
I want to just start off by saying you are so lacking self-awareness. Like when you give such a lackluster performance and then you think you can make threats to people because you gave a lackluster performance, pause. You don't have the right to tell me what I should like or to tell Cam what he should like. That's not your place. Like, art is subjective, right? So if art is subjective and I don't like something, you can't really get mad at us because we don't like something. And you're standing there with two Hall of Fame boxers.
Look at his face.
That are constantly letting their hands go.
Look at his face.
So I think is crazy that Andre Ward let his hands go.
Okay.
Terrence Crawford definitely let his hands go.
Okay.
And then you walk out with these boxers and you don't tell the next guy to let his hands go. This is a lapse of judgment. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. When you're dealing with older people, they're the last to know that things have changed. We not your little niggas. Like the way you talking, I don't get what you mean. We're not your little niggas.
Okay, let me stop Mase right there. First and foremost, Mase, man, fire your barber, man. This shit is terrible, B. Like, that shit is nasty. Mase, fire your barber, homie. Yo, what the fuck kind of edge up did he get? Yo, Mase, man, come on, man. You do, that shit is terrible. That is terrible, man. And I just want to say that before we get to this situation. Mase, that is nasty work, my G. That is nasty fucking work, man. That's a rainbow where I'm from. We call that a rain. You gotta, hey, Mase, man, stop, B. Let's talk. So Mase said that we not your little homies. We not your little niggas. Don't talk to us like we the little homies. Well, I want to say this to you, Mase. I'm sure that Jay Prince has had extensive, detailed conversations with your ex-butt buddy, P. Diddy, a.k.a. Mr. Love, a.k.a. Mr. Diddy Do It, a.k.a. Mr. No Diddy. Mr. No Diddy. You got to know that you was a worker for Bad Boy. And Jay Prince and Puff Daddy was bosses. And you got to know that he's only handling you in a light that he see you in as a little homie. And we going to talk about you, Mase. I really want to really get into the situation with Mase because, you asking the wrong questions. And everybody's asking the wrong questions. The real question is, why did you have a dildo on your sink when you was living with Puff Daddy? See, I love this show. I love It Is What It Is podcast. Salute to everybody that's involved, you know what I'm saying? And I think that it's a fire concept. I think that it's a fire show. But every time I look at this dude right here, I'm thinking to myself, why did you have a dildo on your sink when you was living with Puffy? You don't got room to talk crazy about nobody, homie. Because when we start questioning you, you're going to do that little laugh that you do, and you're going to try to avoid the question. So respectfully, the last thing you should be doing is talking to Jay Prince or talking to Shakur Stevenson in any type of way. What? We not your little... No, you is the little homie. You act... Mase, I'm telling you, man. You actually are the little homie, huh? Your big homie used to hang with Jay Prince. Puff Daddy. P. Diddy. No Diddy. Diddy do it. It's a million names for him. When he was hanging with you, he was Puffy. hey, Mase, you remember... you remember Puffy, right? Okay. All right. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. So, like, these dudes, they get on these cameras and again, that's why grown man business is so necessary. Because these dudes, they get on these cameras, they talk about, yo, I'm from Harlem, son. I'm from Harlem, B. You know what I'm saying? I'm not your little homie, but actually, you is the little homie. And when you was living in Harlem, if I remember correctly, you had a dildo. Hold on. Let's figure this out. Hey, hold on, because I don't wanna put no false allegations on you. All right, Mason Betha. I don't want to put no false allegations on you. So let's figure this out. Open your ears up, everybody. Open your ears.
Mase was staying there, and I went to go meet him down there one day so we could bust a move. This is when he just signed with Bad Boy. He didn't even have an album out yet.
Okay.
He was just getting signed.
He was just signed.
And I went to use a bathroom, and there was a dildo on the bathroom sink. And when I came out, I asked him what's about. He like, that's homeboy's joint.
That sound like you.
What it's about.
I don't know what.
He always have girls over here, but I don't know.
You don't know.
This one your sink. This is your bathroom. You using this bathroom.
You using that bathroom, mate.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's word to my son, cause stop breathing. I swear to God.
Bro, come on, son. Mase. You are the little homie. You are exactly who you saying that you not. And you done got up on this camera. You done forgot where you came from. You forgot back in the day before you had an album. I was murder. P. Diddy named me pretty. Why the fuck did P. Diddy name you pretty when you was really murder? You was murder, right? And then you went and said that I was murder. P. Diddy named me pretty. I did it for the money. Now, what the fuck did you do for the money, Mase? That's the real question. So when you look at the thumbnail, you see on my thumbnail right there, it say wrong question. And it's a frank on Mase. You just earned a frank. You the third New York nigga to earn a frank on this channel. And it ain't got nothing to do with New York niggas. You could have been from Memphis. You could have been from Cali. You could have been from Canada, nigga. The man said you had a dildo on your sink. And you wondering why Jay Prince is talking. You think Puffy ain't tell Jay Prince the shit y'all used to do in that brownstone? Y'all came to the right channel. Y'all came to the right channel. Tap the screen twice. Hit the like button. I'm not staying all night with this one. We not gonna make this a long situation. Pause. I don't want to say pause. I'm just saying you are the third person to earn a frank on this channel, man. I'm gonna make sure of that. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. No point intended. But you talking about you not the little homie, and I'm telling you, you got this shit confused.
to know that things have changed. We not your little niggas. Like the
Yes,
way
you are.
talking, I don't get what you mean. And then you walk out with these boxes and you don't tell the next guy to let his hands go. This is a lapse of judgment.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you another thing. When you're dealing with older people,
yeah,
they're the last to know that things have changed. We not your little niggas. Like the way you talking, I don't get what you mean.
Yeah.
We're not your little niggas. Like for real. All that big homie stuff, that's for little niggas. Little niggas have big homies. We're not little niggas, so we don't even respect big homies. I know.
So Puffy wasn't your big homie when he was laying them dildos on your sink? So you don't respect big homies now. You done made it to the other side. You know, you got a motherfucking, you got a haircut like you was a plumber. You got a edge up, my G, like you was a plumber right there. You about to unclog some pipes, no Diddy. You about to, look at this shit, man. Look at this nigga's edge up, man. Mase, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself, son. You wildin'. You don't got a big homie. Well, then why did this happen then if you ain't got no big homie? Why did
Mase was staying there, and I went to go meet him down there one day so we could bust a move. This is when he just signed with Bad Boy. He didn't even have an album out yet. He was just getting signed. And I went to use a bathroom.
I don't ever want to be on Mase level. I don't want to be on his level.
And when I came out, I asked him what's about. He like, that's homeboy's joint.
This what he said.
I don't know what it's about.
You don't know what it's about.
He always have girls over here, but I don't know. I said, well, this one is sink. This is your bathroom. You're using this bathroom. I don't know where his bathroom at. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's word to my son. I went to go meet him down there one day so we could bust a move. This is when he just signed with Bad Boy. He didn't even have an album out yet. He was just getting signed.
Yeah.
And I went to use a bathroom, and it was a dildo on the bathroom sink.
Why the fuck did you have a dildo? Yo, I ain't gonna ask. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. Cam. 1 minute you telling a story about a dildo on the man's sink. The next minute, y'all got a show together and y'all laughing and giggling and chuckling and chuckling and giggling together. This is why, and I'm only making these reference points to let you see and let you understand why Shakur Stevenson, like, yo, these dudes don't look at y'all the way y'all look at y'allself. Like, these dudes ain't looking at y'all like some real thorough New York niggas. Shakur Stevenson is from Jersey. Some niggas would have told him like, yo, Cam and Mase, them some thorough niggas. Like, don't even come at them like that. Everybody saw this Breakfast Club interview. Everybody. Somebody get this shit to Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson, you should be asking Cam and Mase. First, Mase, why did you have the dildo on your sink when you're nigga, you were surviving Diddy before Diddy was surviving Diddy. And then you got to ask Cameron how much money they pay you for you to put that to the side and act like it never happened and go sit down with Mase and be giggling. Oh. Y'all niggas be up there giggling like some schoolgirls together. I'm talking, y'all be tickled, nigga. Y'all niggas get up there and y'all be laughing and giggling. And not one time have you asked Cam, bro, why did you have that dildo on your sink? What the fuck was that about? You never explained that to me. Y'all, okay. And again, salute to the chat. But I bring shit like this up and niggas gonna act like I'm going against niggas in New York or something like that. When I'm just talking about two dudes, wherever they was from. Why are you hanging around with Mase when you told... Bro.
Yeah. And I went to go meet him down there one day so we could bust a move. This is when he just signed with Bad Boy. He didn't even have an album out yet. He was just getting signed. And I went to use a bathroom, and it was a dildo on the bathroom sink. And when I came out, I asked him what's about. He like, that's homeboy's joint. You know, I don't know what it's about. He always have girls over here, but I don't know. I said, well, this on your sink.
It's on your sink.
This bathroom. I don't know where his bathroom at.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, yo.
and that's word to my.
Why is this shit on your sink though? I'm sure it was multiple bathrooms in that brownstone. Y'all wasn't sharing a bathroom. Puff Daddy had a bathroom in his master bedroom, and it was a bathroom in your room, and somehow that dildo was on your sink. But you talking about you ain't the little homie, and you ain't this, and you ain't that, and you trying to talk like niggas should be worried or some, like you ain't gonna do this, and no, you gonna do exactly what the fuck you gonna do that. You was murdered and P. Diddy named you pretty. You did it for the money. You said that shit in your own rhymes. If something happened, y'all was drinking the Diddy juice. Y'all was lined up. Y'all was having the fucking, you know, them freak offs they was talking about. Y'all had a whole freak off going on. You got full off the Diddy juice and then forgot that y'all had that damn dildo. A dildo. You had a dildo on your sink and you forgot about it. And you told your homie, yeah, go ahead, man. You could use the bathroom. It's wide open. The door's wide open. And your man went in there and found the dildo in there. The nigga would have tell you, the nigga's gonna be mad at me for saying this shit. You motherfucker in the channel, you want to be from New York? I'm not. It don't got nothing to do with being from New York, nigga. The nigga had a dildo in his bathroom. Mase, Cam, nasty work. Harlem niggas, that's an L for y'all. That's a big that's a big L. No point intended. No pun intended, D. No pun intended, but that's a big L for you Harlem niggas. All right? I just think that before you go so hard in commentary at these young boys like Stevenson, you know what I'm saying? Young man, highly talented, hell of a boxer. Y'all was acting like this nigga was garbage. If you ask me, all the top boxers in that weight class is scared to fight Shakur Stevenson. As boring as you say he is. We gonna pay to see this nigga fight Tank. We gonna pay. I want to see him fight the best, but the best is scared to fight Shakur Stevenson. I don't think he ready for Tank, but I'm just saying he asked for that fight. Niggas is scared. So I just think, I just feel like before you are so harsh in your criticism to a young man like that, before you just start running off at the mouth, remember before you was famous. Think back to before you was Mase, when you was Murder Mase. Think back before P. Diddy named you pretty. And remember when you had that dildo on your sink. Humble yourself. I don't think anybody ever found the dildo on Shakur's sink. I don't think, and then your best man that you want to show it is the nigga who told us about it. Come on, man. Like this shit we can't make this up, bro. I can't even make this type of shit up, B. It's just is what it is. No pun intended. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Your co-host told us you had a dildo on your sink, nigga. On the sink where your toilet paper and your toothbrush was at. You had a dildo on the same sink. You had a dildo on the same sink where your toothpaste and your floss was at. This is why we talking about this. Because the same dudes that's gonna tell you they not the little homie, the same dudes that's gonna criticize you, the same dudes that's gonna talk crazy about you, be the same dudes that got dildos and got a dildo sitting next to his fucking floss and his toothbrush. And you gotta come to a place like Grown Man Business TV where we can separate the real from the fake. We can separate the big dogs from the puppies. These niggas is puppies. A lot of these niggas is puppies. And I ain't got nothing against no New York niggas. It's just these niggas is from New York right here. That's it. Let's move on to Shakur Stevenson. Well, let's not even move on to Shakur Stevenson. Let's stay on Cameron for a few more minutes. Cam, You was talking real crazy. You gonna smack him down. You would do this to Shakur. You whoop. And I respect your gangster. I seen Paid in Full. I seen you, your acting skills with Alpo and shit was. I think you would do something. But then I also think that you would sell your soul to get that money. I also believe you have been breaking fold because if I ever found the dildo on a nigga we not doing no show together, nigga. It's all right. I would have got Capo to do it. I would have got Joel Santana to do it. But there's no way I'm sitting down with you after I said and told the world that I found the dildo next to your floss and your toothbrush. Is what it is would have been me and Joel Santana. Is what it is would have been me and the Dipset niggas. So I can only respect your gangsters so far, Cam, because I know you will sell out. You will been breaking fold. Long as the bag is right, you will do what it take. Yeah, we're gonna pay you $150,000 a show, but we want you to sit down with Mase. Mase had a dildo on his sink, but you know what? $150 a show, fuck it. You'll do that. So even you, man, you gotta be y'all niggas was talking about Shakur like we ain't knowing these things about y'all. Shakur Stevenson, big salute to the chat, man. We not staying long, but I did want to break this down and just really get into the situation, man, and really just break it apart a little bit different than these other content creators, because everybody just talking about, but nobody ain't talking about this right here. Nobody. These niggas, I don't watch a few content creators. Ain't nobody talking about this shit.
I went to go meet him down there one day so we could bust a move. This is when he just signed with Bad Boy. He didn't even have an album out yet. He was just getting signed.
Okay.
And I went to use a bathroom, and it was a dildo on the bathroom sink. And when I came out, I asked him what's about. He like, that's homeboy's joint. I don't know what it's about. He always have girls over here, but I don't know. I said, well, this one your sink. This your bathroom. You using this bathroom. I don't know where his bathroom at. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's word to my son, to stop breathing.
Yo, Charlamagne was weak. Hey, yo, did you move out? Did you move out after Cam found the dildo? Did you stay with Puffy? How much longer did you stay with Puffy when him leaving dildos next to your dental floss, nigga? Somebody gotta ask the real question. Nobody, you don't get to talk about Shakur Stevenson, and you don't get to talk about niggas, and you don't get to talk about Big L, and you don't get to talk crazy about Jay Prince until you explain exactly why Diddy felt comfortable leaving dildos next to your dental floss, Mason Betha. You need to explain, why did P. Diddy name you pretty? You put these niggas in the same room with grown men, grown man business. They melt like ice cream, homie. Like a stick of butter in the sun. These niggas gonna melt because this aura that you shouldn't be you should have said, you know what? I just talked to Jay Prince on the phone. I was with Kanye a few weeks ago. I don't really like how he approached the situation, but I plead the fifth on that. I ain't got nothing to say about. I don't like that. You should have did that. You talking like you some kind of, like you got some kind of history, nigga, and your history you got history of having a dildo next to your power toothbrush and your fucking dental floss, nigga. And your Dove for Men. You had a bottle of Dove for Men, a dildo, and some dental floss right there on your goddamn sink, and you was mixing them up. What was you doing with? So you need to. This is what really need to be said. Shakur Stevenson. Again, homie, you not from the streets no more, and I don't think you ever was from the streets. You are an amazing boxer. They was talking, that was a little bit frivolous what they was saying about you, but you are not a street nigga. Making threats about strapping up and shit, that was the dumbest thing in the world I heard you say. I can understand it because as a young nigga, you can feel the aura off a nigga like Mase. And you smelling pussy. I know how it is when you a young nigga. you know, you either good with your hands or you good with the guns. And you in an old head or another dude get to talking reckless out his mouth and you can smell pussy. Just like the movie, House Party. I smell, like you can smell pussy on them. You just want to say, nigga, I'll do something. But what you got to do is take that same energy and apply it to the ring, because a lot of the things that they said was true. Like, homie, you need to amp this shit up. It's time to fight, homie. I know you don't want to get hit, and I get it. I'm with the sweet science as well. But you got to mix the sweet science with some fighting. We want to see, we want to see a fight. I know that it ain't, you going to do what you got to do to win. But what happens, man, you throwing like the lowest punch level. Come on, man. You had one fight that was the lowest punch rate in like boxing history. That shit is unacceptable. I agree. Them niggas was talking wild. Like, Mase, you shouldn't even never be talking about no nigga with the allegations that's sitting over your head. No Diddy. I gotta say no Diddy with a lot of shit with you, Mase, because that shit ain't what you into. That ain't right. But Shakur, you gotta tighten up. You gotta fight. It's time to fight, homie. Every time somebody say something don't mean they going against the whole New York, man. Every time somebody say something don't mean they going against the whole California. It's only these two specific geographic areas that got so sensitive that a nigga say something to one nigga from New York and now that mean you talking to the whole New York. This nigga's out of pot. This is nasty work, man. This is nasty work right here. This shit right here, man, I don't know. It's something about this dude. It's something about this nigga's face that tell me he was doing something with Diddy, man. That nigga wanted to be famous so bad that he did something that he ran to God. He ran to the church because that nigga's so ashamed of what he was doing with that dildo. Nigga, you did something. It was on your sink, nigga. In your personal bathroom. The shit wasn't behind the bed. It wasn't behind the toilet. It wasn't in the linen closet. It wasn't in a dirty clothes hamper. The shit was actually on your sink with a toothbrush that you put in your mouth at, nigga. Maybe Diddy said, look, he put the toothbrush in his mouth like that. I'm going to put this right here. Put this right here, you know what I'm saying? Because, the things that go inside, things he put in his mouth is right here on the sink. So I'm going to slide this right here. But you done put that in his mouth already. We're going to have the dental floss, the dildo.
No killer doesn't. And for me,
with Honeybook, you can make...
Bugging, nigga. Bugged out. Nasty work, nigga. Listen, man, big salute to the chat. You already know what time it is, man. Listen, I'm preparing to hit the road tonight. Leaving out of Orlando, headed towards New York, actually. Nah, I got a lot of love for New York niggas. I'm talking to this particular dude himself, nigga. I'm talking to this dude right here. I'm not talking to New York niggas. I'm talking to him. New York, listen to me. Listen to me, homie. E, listen to me. It ain't New York niggas that had the dildo on their sink. It's Mase and Betha that had the dildo on his sink. It's easy math. This shit is not rocket science, homie. It's easy math. It's easy math. I didn't say New York niggas got dildos on their sink and New York niggas be doing mook shit. I said Mase and Betha should not be opening his mouth when he ain't never even explained that. He ain't never explained this shit. You don't know what I'm talking about. Fuck it. Let's go one more time. Fuck it. We can do it one more time. Do it one more time, man. Fuck it.
Mase was staying there, and I went to go meet him down there one day so we could bust a move. This is when he just signed with Bad Boy. He didn't even have an album out yet. He was just getting signed, and I went to use a bathroom, and it was a dildo on the bathroom sink. And when I came out, I asked him what's about. He like, that's homeboy's joint. I don't know what it's about.
You know what it's about.
He always have girls over here, but I don't know. I said,
I don't know.
This one your sink. This your bathroom. You using this bathroom. I don't know where his bathroom at. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's word to my son. Cause stop breathing. I swear to God.
What guy?
Ask me what I would have did. My cousin would have told me it was a dildo in the house. Nigga, I would have took all my shit out of there right then and there. Puffy would have came home like, yo, Mase, what's going on, man? Shit, I don't see what you... Yo, man, it was a fucking dildo in my bathroom. Oh, my bad, man. I just left it by your floss. You know, I know you be flossing your teeth. I figured, nigga, I ain't moving back in there, homie. Meet me at the studio and that's it, nigga. We not doing no more talking, nigga. Meet me at the studio, that's it, nigga. Fuck you mean, nigga? You thought it was cool to leave a dildo in my bathroom? See, no, make you. So that's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. Man, then nigga could have been from Florida. Nigga, I would have been like, this Florida nigga had a dildo in his bathroom. So you gotta, the New York niggas be too sensitive, man. Never coming back. Feels like all these different allegations and questions, why nobody ain't asked that yet? Fuck wrong with you, nigga? See, that be a problem too. I'm one of them Virginia niggas, B, that always been like that. Always had a mutual respect for New Yorkers, always. But some of the New Yorkers that was fronting and shit, I was one of the ones I could sense that this nigga lying, son. Yo, this shit ain't like that, man, in New York, yo. These niggas. Then I make my way to New York, I see it ain't nothing like that. Nothing like that. These niggas is coming down, doing this, doing that. I go to New York and find out about Canal Street. Then I realized that's why y'all niggas had all the Jordans and shit. Cause y'all was going to the China, man. We didn't have a Canal Street when I was growing up. In Virginia, we don't have a Canal Street where you could just buy fake Jordans and jewelry and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas was coming to Virginia with them new Jordans and shit. We didn't know where y'all was getting them colorways from. The whole time, the goddamn China man on Canal Street, y'all nigga had the Gucci glasses, the Gucci belts and shit. Them bitches cost $10 on the Canal Street. The New York nigga think I don't like New York because I know what's going on. I'm a South nigga that know what's up. Salute, man. Big salute to the chat, man. Salute, E, man. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, my G. It's all love. You know what it is. Yeah, nigga tell us, oh, he be... So, nigga, what that got to do with the dildo being on you? I don't give a fuck if he have girls over or not. He left a dick on your sink, nigga. Yo, gotta ask the nigga Cam, like, what the fuck do that mean? I mean, he be having girls over, but he left a dick. So he be having girls over, and then he left a dick on your sink. He decided to leave a dick on your sink, but he be having girls. What the fuck that got to do with anything? Nigga, it's a dick on your sink by your floss and by your goddamn toothbrush. Nigga, just answer the question. What's that about? That's what Cam said. I asked him, what's that about? Nigga said he be having girls over. I would have smacked the shit out of Mase. Excuse my language, you two. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I was just playing. I was acting. Yo, I would have told homie, yo, I gotta use the bathroom, son. Yo, what a bathroom? I gotta use the bathroom crazy right now. Nigga, yo, right there, the bathroom right there. I'd have went in the bathroom and it would have been a dick on your sink, nigga. I would have came out the bathroom. I would have said, yo, what's that about? As soon as the nigga would have said he be having girls over here, I would have went in his mouth. I would have went it right in his mouth, B. Word to my dad, nigga. Word to my dad without even thinking, homie. And that's my man, too, like my homie, because they best friends. So this guy be like my cousin, my best friend. I'm rushing to the bathroom. I got to use the bathroom real bad. Yo, it's right there. Go around the corner. It's a bathroom. That's my personal. Yo, go right here behind the closet. This is my bathroom that's hooked up to my room. That's my personal bathroom. It's right there. All right, perfect. Yo, hurry up. We got to go. Go in the bathroom. Shut the door. Go in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Get myself right. About to do my shit. Look at the sink, and it's a dick right there. So I got my dick in my hand because I'm about to piss, and then it's a dick on the sink. I'm infuriated. I'ma be infuriated, nigga, but I ain't gonna say nothing. I'ma keep it calm. I ain't gonna touch the dick on the sink, but I'ma go out and tell him, yo, it's a motherfucking dildo on your sink, homie. Like, what the fuck is that? Why you got that in there? Yo, that's homeboy's joint, you know what I'm saying? He be having girls over here smack your shit right off. Boom! I'ma wake you up, nigga. You sleep, nigga? What the fuck you mean that's his joint? So, dude, you got one? Like, what the fuck you mean that's his joint? Like, you know about him having dildos in the house that you live in. The fuck you gotta go? I'll smack the shit out that. Excuse my language, YouTube. I'm sorry, but I'm just saying the word to everything. I would have smacked fire out of. I would have smacked fire out of Mase. Boom! Wake your ass up, nigga. I'm gonna ask you again. We started fighting in there. Word up, like y'all niggas don't know me, so I would have smacked that nigga so hard that we would have started fighting in that building. What's happening here? Nigga, fighting over a dildo in the sink, nigga. What y'all fighting here for? Cause it's a dildo. Y'all fighting over a dildo? Yeah, it's a dildo in the fucking sink, nigga. Sitting by his floss and his dental floss and a dick in there, nigga. We had fucking started scrapping, bro. I don't know what happened. I blacked out. I would have smacked fire out of Mase mouth right there. Look at this nigga mouth right there. I would have smacked the whole goddamn. That shit would have been swollen. All that boom. Cause I'm looking for the answer I want from you. Yo, man, I just went in your bathroom that you told me to go in. It's a dildo in there. Yo, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. It's a dildo in there. Yeah, nigga. Hey, show me what you talking about. What the fuck you mean it's a dildo? And show me, nigga. That's the answer that I'm looking for. Yo, I don't know what I ain't been in there all day. Homie been in there. I don't know what the fuck going on. I just woke up, bro. I'll let you in the house. Man, grab my shit, man. Everything, man. Put my shit in the trunk. Now we good. But if I say that it's something in your bathroom like that, and you look me in my face, and you say these words out your mouth, man, that's homie's joint. He be having girls over. Before you say here, I'm smack fire out you. Boom! You be like, he be having girls over. Boom! Wake your motherfucking ass. I think you sleeping, nigga. You know what? You heard what I just said to you, nigga? What the fuck you talking about? Smack the shit out you. I ain't gonna say nothing else about it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how this nigga feel like he can say something. He shouldn't even be on TV. Cam, you told us you found the dildo in his. How the fuck you put this nigga on TV and got this nigga talking to us every day about other men and sports and all this shit, and we don't even understand why he had the dildo in his bathroom? This nigga right here. Him. Get his fucking face. You think he didn't do something with Puffy? Tell me you believe this nigga didn't do something with Puffy. Tell me you don't think this. Look at this nigga's hairline. Look at his edge up right there. Any nigga that grow an edge up like that, he did something with P. Diddy, nigga. That nigga did something with Puffy, son. Word to my mama. Put that on bio. Word to my dead pops, nigga. He did something with P. Look at his eyes right there. Look at that nigga eyes. Look at that nigga eyes. When that nigga said, I was murder, P. Diddy, name me pretty. That's a whole fucking, that's that. I did it for the money. Now can you get with me? Niggas want to know who is he? He get busy. That nigga was telling you what he did with that dildo. I would have smacked fire out that nigga. Boom! The fuck you, nigga? Hey, nigga. I don't know. That's homeboy's joint. That's homeboy's joint. You know, he be having girls over. Boom! Open. I would have hit that nigga with the palm, nigga. Boom! Nigga, straight in the shit like that. Bow. That's what I would have did instantly, nigga. Then we would have started rumbling. Hey, yo. Oh, man, I'm done. I ain't bullshit. I got something to do. Hey, look. We would have started rumbling in there, nigga. I would have rumbled you because really, I know deep down inside. Now, I can't even be friends with you. You was my best friend, nigga. You was my best cousin, nigga. I just wanted to use the bathroom. I ain't even, I shouldn't even went in the bathroom, because now I can't even be friends with you no more. Now I would smack the fire out that nigga. Bah! And we would rumble, nigga. Fuck the room up. Cause I can't be friends with you no more, knowing that I seen a big ass dildo on your sink next to your dental floss, nigga. I pulled my dick out and it was a dick on the sink. I'm traumatized now. So I pulled my dick out the piss and it's a dick on the sink. Nigga, we got a problem, nigga. Word to everything, man. That's why the glizzy's on the, that's why when you look at the thumbnail, it's a glizzy by his mouth. It's a hot dog glizzy with extra ketchup and mustard on it. It's a hot glizzy by his mouth, B. Man, and he gonna get a glizzy by his mouth until he tell us what happened with him and Diddy. That nigga could have got 40 million like Cassie. This nigga could have got. I bet you Diddy was whooping his ass, nigga. In that brown, yo. I bet you Diddy was whooping his ass in that brownstone. Imagine what the fuck was going on in that brownstone after they got that Diddy juice in them, and goddamn, and they were so tired and forgetful that the dildo got left in the bathroom by the dental floss. The way Diddy did what he did to Cassie, I know he was whooping that nigga after they got done. Word. It just is what it is. Hey, look, man. Hey, Charlie P, what it do? Yeah, man, that nigga was drinking the Diddy juice, man. You know them bottles, man. They was putting that shit in the bottle, call it Diddy juice, and get everybody high and drunk. Nigga, dildos get whipped up, the niggas get drunk. These niggas leaving dildos on the sink. That brownstone probably got it. Boy, that nigga probably came in there. You know, you come in there, you're like, yo, let me use the bathroom real quick. You just, hurry up, son. Use the bathroom real quick. You just trying to make small talk. You just trying to get, let the time pass. Let me just take a piss real quick before we get back onto the street. And it's a dildo, nigga. I'm gonna fight you, nigga. And I'm gonna do this, but I don't respect Cam for doubling back. Hey, yo, that nigga Cam doubled back and did a show with this nigga.
Mase was staying there, and I went to go meet him down there one day so we could bust a move. This is when he just signed with Bad Boy. He didn't even have an album out yet. He was just getting signed. And I went to use a bathroom, and it was a dildo on the bathroom sink. And when I came out, I asked him what's about. He like,
the closed caption, you can read it right
that's
there.
homeboy's joint. I don't know what it's about. He always have girls over here, but
I would have smacked fire out that nigga when he said that.
It's your bathroom, using this bathroom. I don't know where his bathroom at, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's word to my son, cause stop breathing, I swear to God.
What, guy?
Yeah. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be, man.
Mase was staying there.
Big salute to the chat. And that shit always just do it. I never forget when I heard him say that. I never looked at Mase the same again, nigga. Ever. And I believed them too. I'm a good judge of character. I could tell kind of if a nigga lying and shit. And I knew that nigga wasn't lying, nigga. Boy, the first time I watched it, I knew he wasn't lying. So listen, man, it's your boy Gourmet Business TV. If you can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan, you know what I suggest. Listen, man, I suggest you tap in. I'm about to hit the road. I got some shit to do. I'm leaving out the night, so I'm gonna be crossing state lines at all time. Big salute to the chat. Big salute to everybody that's in tune with the channel. I gotta pack up some things, so I might go live again tonight. We'll see how I'm feeling. But at this point, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna leave these lives up. We running these numbers up. We approaching 22,000 subscribers. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Easy. Yo, what up? The wavy one, what it do? And yeah, salute my G. And again, I just want to leave this out there. We growing and we elevating. So, you run across these little funny pictures and this and that, and niggas trying to like get my attention. Niggas want my attention real bad. And I don't mind. I don't mind going to war with a nigga. But I'ma smoke your boots, man, and then I'm moving on. You know what I'm saying? And these niggas is kind of trying to drag it out, trying to build numbers, trying to get their subscribers up. It is what it is, but you can't. Real is real, homie. You really can't get around what's real. You can't deface the real, nigga. You just make yourself look like a clown. You make yourself look like a sucker, like a moot, with all that shit you doing. You know what I'm saying? You know who I'm talking to, nigga. That shit is for kids. What you doing, homie? You know what I mean? I ain't even here to stun on you. I ain't here to brag on you, but you know how I'm living. You know how I give it up, nigga. I put your whole basement in my foyer, nigga. Your whole fucking basement, I fit it in my foyer. Put that shit next to my pool, man. Like, we ain't the same. So you should, spend more time, perfecting your craft or whatever you into. As long as you trying to get numbers off of me, you just looking like a sucker, nigga. It's grown man business at all times, B. This is big dog shit. You know what I mean? And the puppies, man, y'all throwing rocks at the heavens, man, trying to. And I do this shit in real life and on YouTube, nigga. I'm not one of these dudes that come to YouTube and, yeah, nigga, woo. Nah, nigga, I do this shit for real. Anybody in tune with the channel already know how I give it up in real life, nigga. This YouTube shit is for fun. We built this channel organically. You can't get where I'm at trying to lean with me, nigga. Like, that shit though, man, this like nigga like a child. He's like talking to my son and my nephew. These little niggas is these puppies, man. Put the puppy child in the bowl and put it in the corner and shit. The puppy child's in the corner, nigga. So you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy Chrome Man Business TV. You know, I got shit to do. You can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. And I suggest